Hey, it is Crypto Tuesday. Here it is September 28th, the year of our Lord 2021. We're going to talk about the continued roller coaster of the crypto world and what's driving those changes. Join us, won't you? So here we are. Another roller coaster of an event happens with the crypto world. Seems every week. There's another driving force, something new, something different, and battle. This time it's really about China, and the Chinese government came out and disallowed. Still have my government. Wrong slide. But the Chinese government came out against crypto. Now they did this some time ago. They stopped the mining a couple months ago. They outlawed it, but now they really crack it down and say that it's forbidden everywhere in China. So let's read the story and we'll find out what's out there. Okay. So this is a story. There's stories all over the place. Happened actually Thursday night. It was reported widely on Friday and over the weekend. Now the crypto world, it took a big dive, but it has rebounded. Much of it has rebounded since that time, and since Friday, and that's just the crypto life, right? Up and down, up and down. Every time there's new news, it takes a dive. Then more news comes, and it just battles right back up. So let's read the story. A group of government entities in China declared all financial transactions involving cryptocurrencies illegal on Friday and issued a nationwide ban on cryptocurrency mining. Well, that was some time ago that they mentioned that they put that ban of mining in, intensifying an ongoing crackdown and sending crypto prices plummeting. Virtual currency related businesses activities are illegal financial activities, the People's Bank of China said in a notice posted on its website, adding that such activity seriously endangers the safety of people's assets. That's the volatility. The bank specified that services offering trading, order matching, token issuance, and derivatives for virtual currencies are prohibited. Foreign crypto exchanges that provide services in mainland China are also illegal, the bank said. Overseas virtual currency exchanges that use the internet to offer services to domestic residents is also considered illegal financial activity, the bank said. Workers at overseas crypto exchanges that are in violation will be investigated. Separately, Chinese authorities also vowed to punish illegal crypto mining activities in order to prevent the hidden risks caused by the blind and disorderly development of the industry to help the I'm laughing because there's nothing the Chinese government hates more than unpredictable, which is the world, right? Activity and this orderly development. And to help the country achieve its carbon, and this is another thing that makes me laugh, to help the country achieve its carbon reduction goals. Nothing could be farther from the truth. They have no carbon reduction goals as far as I know, according to the joint statement posted online Friday by 11 government entities. In a joint statement by 11 Chinese government entities, authorities vowed to work closely to punish illegal crypto mining activities to help prevent the hidden risks caused by as I just mentioned. The notice was posted on Friday, but is dated September 3rd. So what took so long? The announcements hit the cryptocurrency market hard, shaving almost $200 billion off the total cap of the sector within hours of the statement, according to data. The price of Bitcoin fell by more than 5% after the announcement, trading hands at $41,500 per coin. Ethereum fell almost 8% after the news to just over 28.30 per coin, while Ripple and some others fell by 6% or more. All three cryptocurrencies recovered slightly later in the day, but remained sharply below pre-announcement levels. U.S. listed shares of companies that have high exposure to cryptos were also hit, with shares of crypto exchange Coinbase falling more than 1.4% by Friday afternoon, and no-fee trading app Robinhood stock trading down about 2%. Shares of MicroStrategy, which had a low vocal about adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet, were down 3.6%. It's the latest move in the months-long crackdown on the crypto sector in China. The country has repeatedly called for more regulations on the sector and for local governments to step up enforcement. China's government has framed its ongoing crackdown on crypto as an effort to reduce the country's carbon emissions. And the latest, it's just amazing to me that they could even say such a thing, and that we're all going to believe this. And the latest statements come from China grapples with the shortage of power that's led to some outages. I understand that that's one reason why they did crack down on that. They're having problems with the power. It was already clear to investors that China was unfriendly towards crypto, but the latest round of statements still had a jarring effect. China was signaling going in this direction, but when the news hit, the knee-jerk reaction is clearly going to be a risk-off trade on Bitcoin. When a country such as China comes out and says cryptocurrencies will be illegal around transactions, that's a headline that's hard to shake. Pat Toomey said China's crypto crackdown is a boon for the U.S. China's authoritarian crackdown on crypto, including Bitcoin, is a big opportunity for the U.S. It's also a reminder of our huge structural advantage over China. Economic liberty leads to faster growth and ultimately a higher standard of living for all. And I have to agree with that. Is it true? Well, why is it that our own government is playing the other way? Because it's our government is also pushing back on crypto. We have the regulations from the SEC, the IRS, and many of the others agencies that are coming down hard on crypto. And while they haven't made it illegal, they're making it very hard. And I think are creating this problem for us. The Friday announcement comes just as signs of trouble reach fever pitch at Evergrande Group, China's second largest real estate developer, which is staggering under its debt obligations, sparking fears of bigger problems throughout the Chinese property and credit markets. Well, if the largest one, because let's face it, we all know that that the largest companies in China and the smaller ones are controlled by the government, but the larger ones are owned by the government. And so if they're having problems, well, then that just tells you that the whole economy is having problems. I saw on the news maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, of the demolition of 15 apartment buildings, these multi-level apartment buildings, skyscrapers they were called, and they demolished 15 all at the same time that were never lived in. So we've all seen that these cities spring up out of nowhere in China, and nobody's living in them, and so they never got the return on the investment. But the thing is that the Chinese aren't really concerned with the return on investment. But in the long run, that's the only thing that keeps the economy running, as we know here in America, right? So that's our strength. That's why we lead the world in all aspects of the economy, is because of freedom. We take the freedom away, we don't have that anymore. So that's my concern with what's going on. We slowly are taking away our freedoms, and that will erode our strength in the overall economy. I wanted to call at least one more story, at least a headline I wanted to talk a little bit about, and that's China, because this just came out today. Remember, that story was from Friday. China crypto investors are buying more despite Beijing crackdown. So I want to point that out. So the Chinese people, they're still trying to make it work, right? They want a better life as much as anybody. And so they are disregarding the Chinese government in their own peril, right? So that's their own, but it's the striving for prosperity, it's funny what people will do to strive for prosperity. So I thought this was a great story. There's a lot of great crypto stories out there this week. I'm going to take a hiatus tomorrow. Tomorrow is I never work on my birthday, so you figure it out. I'm not working tomorrow. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have a crypto story or some other story that you want me to cover, tax related, be happy to do so. This is today's Tax Talk. I try to bring you the latest tax talk, the latest in tax and crypto, and sometimes we talk about some other bankruptcy, foreclosures, these other economic issues. So if you have any of these, if you have a story for me, feel free to send it to me. I'd be happy to consider it. But remember now, I help people fight the IRS. If you're fighting the IRS and you can't, and you need help, the first place to start is get a copy of my book, Deal with Your IRS Problem Today. So go to freeirsbook.com, get a copy of my book, Deal with Your IRS Problem Today, and you'll find a lot of answers in that book. In the meantime, if you found any of this information interesting or helpful in any way, then I'm going to ask you to like the page, subscribe on YouTube, share it with your friends and family. And if there's anything I can do to help you, you should give us a call, 312-664-6649. Again, it's 312-664-6649. I want to thank you so much for watching today. We'll join again on Thursday. So join us again, won't you? First I have to put up my... Sometimes this... Remember, I also produce this show. So if there's any complaints about the production value, that's mine. I'll take responsibility for that. So thanks so much again, and we'll see you on Thursday.